Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, fight number 18. This light heavyweight title, amateur light heavyweight is upon us. Fighting out of the blue corner, he weighed in at 92.6 kilograms. He fights out of Core MMA, New Zealand. He has an amateur record of 6 wins with 1 loss. He is the challenger, Marc Lelievre. And his opponent, he weighed in at 92.8 kilograms. He fights out of Note Martial Arts, Maroochydore, Queensland. His amateur record is 2 wins, no losses, undefeated. He is the current XFC amateur lightweight champion, John Martin Fraser. This lightweight, light heavyweight title is scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds.
Okay, to repeat the rules out the back. Defend yourselves at all times. Follow in my directions at all times. Touch them up if you want. Back to you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the next of our title fights coming your way. Our referee in charge is Phil Cassidy. Round 1.
Round 1 of this light heavyweight title. We've got Chopper from NZ and John Martin Fraser, the current champ. Light heavyweight title is on the line.
Yeah, John Martin Fraser with Kyle Note there in the corner yelling out advice.
Yeah, you might remember last time we did this demo, John Martin Fraser knocked out the current champ, the champ before, which was Matty Moore. Big knockout.
He is explosive.
And you can see those massive hands that he does possess.
He throws everything into him. He's got a good head kick too.
According to the promoter, there wasn't many people that put their hand up for this fight. Martin Fraser looking to tee off. Martin Fraser in the red gloves, Chopper in the blue.
Fraser happy to stand southpaw or orthodox, not worried about it, obviously feels comfortable in both.
Chopper no slouch though, his amateur record is 6-1. He's a purple belt when it comes to the BJJ, and he is the current Shuriken NZ amateur lightweight champion. Demonstrated there with that takedown. His BJJ game will be stronger, you would think, than John Martin Fraser. Fraser looking to utilise those hips and push those hips out if he can.
Well, he's got the underhooks, and looks like he's trying to hip escape a little bit.
He can use that underhook effectively there to turn.
He's to come to his knees and gets mounted. And
But
he gets his half guard back. He's doing a great job of getting that underhook and getting his half guard back.
He's very strong, and he's back to his feet.
Very good job.
Chopper's hands are quite low. Watch for the big shots of Martin Fraser. Fraser, big right hand after 2 strong jabs. Nice straight punches.
Heavy leg kicks.
Fraser with that leg kick. Kicked the outside of that lead leg. He lunges into that jab.
Puts himself, oh, big head kick, puts himself into everything. And he throws his weight behind every punch. You can see it just there, rip into the body. Every punch, every kick. His kicks are deceiving too. You've seen that with the last head kick.
Less than 10 to go this round.
That brings a close to round 1 of our light heavyweight title. The challenger.
Solid way to end out that round. This is for the light heavyweight title.
Great round.
For 5 3-minute rounds. 1 down.
In round 2.
Round 2 of this light heavyweight title. We are at XFC30. Martin Fraser, the Aussie, versus Chopper from NZ. Goes high early. Chopper not afraid to bang either. He's moving forward, looking for that inside leg kick there.
He's happy to push the pace. Good body kick from Fraser.
And that was a huge hit. You saw him wince there?
That one hurt. He's going for the guillotine.
Fraser's got that guillotine. I don't know how tight he's going to get that against someone like Chopper.
Well, he needs to get his right leg out, put it across the back and cut the angle. He needs to get onto his left hip if he wants to finish this guillotine.
He's in that dangerous position where he's at risk of gassing that arm, because Chopper's breathing quite fine there. He's quite relaxed, and I think he's happy for him to gas. That head will pop out soon.
Oh, he's using it to get up. Good tactic. He does still have it.
Chopper looking to transition low now. Maybe looking for that single leg. Might go high crutch or just pull it away from the cage.
Fraser was doing a great job there of actually creating space by pushing his hips into the cage, but he left his foot off the cage a little bit out, which made it easy for Chopper to suck that leg out.
Martin Fraser using his feet to try and get some sort of leverage and reverse, try and get those hips out. Maybe looking for an underhook at this point. Chopper doing a good job at blocking that underhook that he can use. And you can see how explosive that was when Martin Fraser did try and explode off the cage, try and move those hips out.
Fraser's actually doing a good job of creating a frame between him and Chopper there.
It does take its toll. It is tiring work though, and we are in for a 5-rounder tonight.
He's keeping his arms on the inside.
I think Chopper's doing a pretty good job too, just trying to suck a little bit of energy now. He's not necessarily looking to pass straight away, but you can see that he's threatening it with that kind of left leg.
The thing is, with those arms on the inside, the way Fraser's got it, it forces Chopper there to actually maintain control. So he can't throw strikes because he'll pop out that underhook.
Yes.
So he's doing a good job by having that frame in there, but now gives up his back.
And now he does have that little bit of framework there. If he can kind of lock those ankles together, hopefully get it around there. We've got 10 seconds to go, so he's probably not going to get a submission here. He may as well start to try and power on some punches.
Going for the armbar.
I don't think he's going to get there with time.
Round 2 in the books. Proud Canada light heavyweight title here tonight.
Round 3, XFC 30. We are here for the light heavyweight title. If you've got Instagram, hashtag XFC 30, and you can go in the draw to win some XFC DVDs. Martin Fraser opening up with some leg kicks. Going mid-body. Peppering around, still looking to use those big hands of his, just trying to set them up. I'll tell you what, Damien, Chopper is not going out lightly though. There's those big hands
again.
Martin Fraser, but he overcommitted.
And he left his feet away from the cage, making it easy for him to pull those legs
Chopper
out.
Took that very easily. Now we've got 2 minutes left of this round. This is going to be an important couple of minutes. Martin Fraser has his back to the cage. He can push that head away and somehow free those hips and use that cage to get back to his feet. Chopper doing a great job controlling proceedings, staying as busy as he needs to be and setting up a really good frame.
Yeah, he hasn't been able to get much offense off from the top. I think Fraser's doing a good job of actually making him maintain position and control. Therefore, not getting much offense off. But you know, he's in control. He's on the top. He's scoring points.
And let's be honest, if you're going to fight John Martin Fraser, this is the way to do it.
That's right. You
Standing
don't
in front of that guy, I don't care who you are, it's not going to be a fun night.
Well, you can see how explosive he is. You know, he throws everything into those punches and kicks.
So if you're going to fight him, you know, the game plan obviously from Chopper is play that game, wait for him to overcommit, take him down, and then pick him apart. What that's going to do is that's going to take a little bit of the spark out of his kicks and a little bit of sting out of those punches. Martin Fraser's on his back still with his back up against that cage. Chopper just happy to sit outside guard. Staying busy enough. And now landing a few big shots, lefts and rights, head and body. And I've got to say, Damo, that is a big round for Chopper.
Definitely. He warmed up to that one. I think he had a big round in the last one as well.
Next of our XFCs is XFC30 right here at the Logan Metro Sports Centre.
Going into the championship rounds.
Keep an eye on the XFC Facebook page for future show information, fight card announcements, and of course, go and check out our full range of videos and clips from XFC TV on YouTube.
Now, if you are sitting at home and you have Instagram and you haven't hashtagged XFC30, then you're crazy. Because there is loads of DVDs to give away, and I want to see everyone get behind it. Hashtag XFC30.
5 and 3 minute round scheduled for this light heavyweight title. Round 4.
And we move into round 4 of this light heavyweight title. John Martin Fraser in the red, Chopper in the blue. Aussie versus New Zealand. This is for the strap.
I'd love to see Fraser set those. Man, he's got a dangerous liver kick. There it is again. Just love to see him set it up a little bit, you know?
Maybe set it off a punch.
Like that. Left hand into a left kick.
Or using those hands to set up those kicks.
And there it is again, the takedown.
Just the overcommittal.
Chopper doing what he needs to do to get this fight to the ground. Stay on top and control it.
John Martin Fraser with the Noke boys in his corner. They've got a wealth of experience. But unfortunately, they're going to have to start to think of a plan B when this happens. Martin Fraser's going to have to start cutting those angles, using those angles in and out, and not overcommitting. Maybe start to use those feet inside that hip. Try and push those hips away of Choppers. Try and create some room to get those hips out and try and get up.
He definitely
not going to win this fight on his back.
He needs to put the feet on the hips and create some space. Use a cage. He can't just stay there for the next minute and a half.
And round 4 is starting to look very similar to round 3. And that could be a real problem for the Note camp.
Yeah, look, Fraser, obviously, you know, he's still got the power and the punches. He's still packing them, but, I mean, a little tired there coming into the 4th, and that takedown looked a lot easier. I could imagine if it goes to the 5th, then Chopper will be looking to do the exact same thing. Just shoot for the takedown.
See that Martin Fraser may be looking to try and put a leg over 2 to create a triangle, but you know, I'd like him to try and look to hip out at this point. Look to try and control with that underhook and try and move those hips and try and get off that cage. Chopper posturing high, setting a really good base, keeping all his weight.
10 seconds on the clock remaining. That will clock round 4.
Round 4 ended very similar to round 3.
Another dominant round there for Chopper.
Now, if you're Kyle Noak now, you've got the champion in your corner.
Telling him he needs to finish.
It could be even rounds. It might be going the other way. I think he's going to have to go for the finish.
Brings his comprehensive range of competitive and flexible home loans. So if you're buying your first home, refinancing, upgrading or investing, they sure have the Rams home loan package for you. With Rams, you can borrow up to 95% of the property value, making it easier to buy the house of your dreams right now. Contact John Lawrence at Rams Home Loans or Red Loans to make your dream a reality. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the final round of this amateur light heavyweight title. Round 5.
In for a cracker here.
Round 5 lightweight heavy title. Let's see how we go. John Martin Fraser, the champion.
And there it is. I called it last round. As soon as he came out, he had to shoot, get on top.
The champion really needs to work from here.
So he'll need to create a scramble and get back to his feet.
He has to give this everything he's got to get back to his feet. This is his option to win this fight. This is what he works for. This is what he needs to do. You can see he does have that left foot in that hip, and that's what he's needed to do a lot of the time. He needs to scramble straight away after that. Looks like he's going to do it again. He's got that left foot in that notch of the hip.
As he pushes off with both feet, even if he doesn't go to get up, because Chopper's going to rush him back down, he needs to come to his knees. At least then he can change it into a takedown for himself. Or he can stand up with a single leg.
He's looking to throw that leg over, but I don't know if that's the correct option at this stage of the bout.
He's got himself an underhook, so see if he can create a scramble here.
Chopper just hanging out in the half guard. He's happy with this. Side control is a fun position to be in.
North-south, looking to set up maybe a Kimura.
Well, come on, folks, we are in the final round. Where's all the Kiwi supporters for the chop? Where's all the Australian fans for the champion?
He's got his scramble now. He needs to use that and come to his feet.
He needs to explode to his feet now. We have under a minute to go, and Stanway needs to somehow create some distance.
He's got his legs off the cage.
And use those punches. He needs to set that base with his legs and lower that body height.
Fraser needs to push that head down, but he needs to bring those feet back close to the cage. But Chopper's doing a great job, taking nothing away from him.
The Chopper was stuck to him like glue.
He knows what he's got to do to get this W and not get himself hurt in the process, and he's doing just that.
Yeah, look, it's not something I think the crowd are really appreciating, but this is MMA. This is how it works.
That's right.
And like I said, he'd be a mug to stand up now in the last round, throw caution to the wind, and try and bang with this guy.
Well, that's not what he needs to do.
See here, Martin needs to stand up quick. And that is the end.
We're off to the judge's decision.
And we leave it in the hands of the judges.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, fight number 18 here this evening. This amateur light heavyweight title has been left in the hands of the judges, and they have all seen it the same way. Ladies and gentlemen, unanimously, the judges have seen the new light heavyweight champion, Marc Lelievre. Well, congratulations to Marc, the new light heavyweight champion of XFC in the amateur ranks. Marc, I'll get you very quickly. I'm sure you've got family back home watching. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you. Been working pretty hard. Like one of our, he's got his championship next. Got up to man and bro.
All right, look, we've got technical difficulties. I'll pick up the microphone. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, please put your hands together for our new XFC amateur lightweight, light heavyweight champ, Marc Lelievre.